Alright, well, hello guys. I actually have a special cast for you guys today. Not only is this actually me playing, but hopefully this overlay that I have over here is going to work. So that's what this cast is basically. That cast is just make sure that because of the overlay, I'm not quite sure if the speed's right, but I think it is. So this is just a ladder game that I played, and it actually turns out that I was talking to the guy during this game, and actually see in the chat that not only does he's a good player, he actually tries out for team things quick, which is awesome. But he kind of scares me in the beginning by saying stuff in another language, and I'm scared because it might be Korean, and then I might lose because Koreans are really good at StarCraft. But that ends up. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys will see it playing. It's kind of fun to actually cast a game of me playing, just because I've been casting other people. So this is actually kind of cool to be able to witness how I play and see if I can actually pick out anything in my play that I would like to fix. So if you guys are actually looking for ways to get better, one of the things that you can easily do is just watch yourself play. Like, look at your replays. Maybe casting it for yourself will help you, because then you're actually forced to watch it in real time and really talk about the game and see what's going on, see if there's anything you can improve on, see if there's anything missing that you really need to do to make yourself play better, and you can use all this stuff to your advantage and fix it again later on. For example, one of the things that I'm noticing right now is that this is a PvP, so it is a mirror matchup, so noticing any differences in that can be really beneficial to your play. I can see that I don't really have a wall off going, but I do have my gateway out in the front, which is good for pressure, but this is also because I slightly messed up in my timing of sending my probe, so I can see that because I sent my probe too late, my pylon is over here instead of being down here or here for the partial wall off that it would then provide. But the gateway is still far forward, so that's okay, but it's not a big deal in PvP to really wall off. I like to, just in case like a Zealot Rush comes in, it makes it easier to defend. But really, so far I'm noticing that I kind of like my play. I'm not doing anything really crazy. I'm still playing very standard. And I'm actually think I'm one of the few people out there who's never cheated. Like, I hate cheating. So on ladder, I've tried to play straight up in every single game I've ever played on the ladder, just because I feel like it's better to get it's better to play like that, because it's a similar viewpoint to Hydra, because Hydra is all like, ooh, cheese is terrible, and I kind of agree with him more than not, but I'm a little less pissy than he is. But he's still an incredible player, and I would love to be as good as him. Let's just see that. Okay, right now we got the conversation going, and I'm just really happy that he knows of my team, just because my team's awesome. I'll have links to the team webpage below this video, but let's just see what's going to go on. We do have some stuff going on. Oh, this is also the test to see if I can get this on YouTube and see if it really actually works, which I would be very happy about. Let's see. Another thing that I'm noticing right now about my play is the fact that I need to get a pylon out there, because I'm about to get some supply blocks. I don't know how long it's going to take me to realize that, but let's just see what's going to go on. Now, I do go for a 4-gate stalker build just so I can try and get some pressure. So I do some really aggressive PvP, because I do believe that aggressive PvP is the best PvP, just because if you put enough pressure on your opponent and cause them to screw up, and your macro is okay, you'll be able to just outproduce them and do a lot more. Yeah, finally get the pylons out, but still that's so late. I really don't like that. And I actually believe he's going to go for a similar build. Like, you can see that he does have 2 gates with stalkers coming out. He is getting warp gate. It does seem that my warp gate is ahead of his, which I'm very happy about. That's what I was trying to do. This actually turned out to be a really cool game. Like, you notice I have a proxy pylon over here. He's ready to warp in. And probe, looking until I'm not going to watch out, so see if he moves out. Let's see, right now, this is compared to food counts. Food counts, oh my god, I'm 12 food behind him. That is bad. Like, I know I'm waiting for the influx from the warp gates, but wow, that's still really risky. And now I'm starting to pull back ahead now that the warp gates are done. He's not going for it right now. He's been producing off of 2. But it does seem that positioning is about to save me, and that's it. Because I'm going to be able to attack him from the high ground, and he's probably going to run. Yeah, and then he runs, and now I'm going to stay back here to defend. this needs... Oh, got it. Okay, there we go. Now it's getting turned into warp gate, so... Nothing too horrible coming, and now that because I have my warp gates out, I'm starting to be able to produce just as much as he is. And now our food counts are a little closer to even, which is not bad. Let's just see. Yeah, he's got Twilight Council coming. I'm actually going to get a Twilight Council out soon and see how this goes. I guess I should talk a little more about the map. The map is Lost Temple, which is really great because I love this little bit of Lost Temple because it makes it so much easier to defend your base. So you can actually expand in almost every single matchup there, except PvP is always risky to expand. If you do a fast expand in PvP, you're basically done. It's really unfortunate that you can't fast expand, but it's part of a mirror matchup. It's always a little trickier to do things in a mirror matchup than a normal matchup, simply because it's the exact same unit, so you have capabilities to build for each player. Notice my Twilight Council is coming down now. I'm starting to push out. In terms of army count, let's see. I actually have more of an economy, but he also has a lot of other units besides Stalkers. He has 3 Zealots, 3 Sentries to my 15 Stalkers. So now the game's going to start getting interesting with the pressure that I'm going to be putting on. Oh, that sounds all the way down. Alright, there we go. Now that game's down. So now you can see I'm pressuring in and trying to get attacking in. So he's actually got a really good job with forces to keep most of my Stalkers so he can be able to attack. So now I'm forced to pull away. Ooh, I don't like that. My pulling away on this path. That's just going to allow them to, like Kompis, who is my opponent, be able to just take out my Stalkers from distance. I do still have this up though. And now I'm actually trying to expand. This is risky. Always risky to do this. I figure I put enough pressure that I'm going to just try and keep him in his base, threaten him, but he's just going to push out. And now I can actually hold the high ground with some of my Stalkers here, and then hold some of the bottom ground here and get like a huge concave enveloping all of this. And now he finds my pylon. I think he actually supply blocks me for a second. Almost supply blocks me. But I'm actually going to get forced to do something that I don't want. Here we go. Now he's starting to push in. I can just take some free shots with the Stalkers on the high ground. And now he's going to push in. And I'm just forced to pull back. Like, I see the numbers, and that's just not happening. And then, yeah, he force fields there, and I am then just cancel my Nexus. At that point, your Nexus is done. Just cut your losses. And he's actually throwing up his own Nexus right now, which is not good for me. But I am researching Blink. Blink has now finished, actually. I was researching Blink and it's done. I think he has Blink at this point now, too. Yeah, we both have Blink. And I'm now getting my Expo up. He's got his 3/4 of the way done, and he's getting his assimilators up. So he's going to start gearing up to play an economic game as well as me. Let's go to production tab for a second and see that he's producing. He's even getting Charge right now. Charge is a really good PvP upgrade. It's really good PvP. It's a really good general upgrade. It keeps Zealots into the game the whole entire time. And that's incredibly important, because Zealots are a great melee shield, because not a ton of stuff does extra damage to them later on, because they are light armored, and without having the actual armored modifier, a lot of things don't do a lot of damage. Like siege tanks do significantly less damage versus non-armored units. And now here we go. Now we got a battle on the front. I actually have a bigger concave. You can see like down here, I have more Stalkers hitting his, but we're both blinking. We're both putting a lot of pressure on. He does have stuff on just one Stalker on the high ground. And now I'm going to pull back because I've done damage, but I want to get my shields up. And now he blinks forward, and now we're continuing to fight. You do a really good job of blinking into a concave, because that can give you a lot more attacking. Now you can actually just pick off that lone sentry and then pull back or keep pushing in. Really, it's just keeping the pressure on now, trying not to die, blinking the hurt Stalkers away, do as much damage as possible, but really it's not a great position for either of us. They both have really hurt Stalkers. Like I do have the pylon, and I'm warping reinforcements and keeping the pressure on. My Expo is up, and I started using it and transferring my probes, but he's got his up for a while now. And now it's just going to be basically Stalkers versus Stalkers. They're both going to go Blink Stalkers. And let's just see what's on the food count. He's actually ahead in the food count. I really have to put pressure on him in order to pull us off. I'm able to get a larger concave than him right now, because his forces are sort of pumping up in the back while mine are able to attack. And now it's just starting to get closer. I'm pulling closer to food count. And now it's just he's now putting pressure in, warping back to her Stalkers and trying to deal a bunch of damage. Just continuous blinking. Always blink. trying to keep my guys alive and do his damage to his. You see, I'm still behind the crew count, but I'm putting on so much pressure. He's having a really hard time doing a lot of stuff. So let's continue warping in reinforcements, and I'm gonna be able to push in. I have my expo running now. I'm gonna start mining for my assimilator. You really, if you want to go blink stalkers, you kind of don't need your 4th gas immediately. Just as a little side note for this little strategy that I'm doing. So now let's just see what's going on. Yeah, now here we go. Now we have another attack. I think I was trying to focus fire, but that was not a good idea. Now he's warping in more because now he's got a much bigger army than me. So I'm actually gonna have to pull back because he's doing a lot of damage to my army. So let's see what's gonna go on. Actually, it seems that the positioning of his buildings is actually not helping him, because it's allowing me to attack more than him. So now all of a sudden I'm winning. There we go. And I'm starting to actually win here. You'll see that I was attacking units as they warped in, because units take double damage as they warp in, which is an incredible thing to utilize. If you utilize that correctly, you can do a ton of damage. And so now we'll see it. Now I got my expo really going up. I have the mining going on. I'm basically sticking to blink stalkers at this point because I have such a good pressure that I took out his expansion. And now you can see that he does not have much in armor, so I can blink up right up there and take away his ability to micro, and then there is GG. Alright, so now we're just going to talk a little bit about him trying out for the team, and he will. But let's see, actually that reminds you guys, if you are above like a 1700 rating or something, you can try out for Team Think Quick. Check us out, teamtc.webs.com. There's going to be a link for that under this video in the information. Please feel free to compete in our tournaments. You're always up for meeting really good StarCraft players. And I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.